What's it, my boy? GG's, my boy. started shooting so early, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, they can't car me. Let's go! Yeah.
Nice work, MP. Nice work.
Hey, I appreciate that, Dion. Hey, but I feel bad that I had to go out there and dog you guys like that.
All right, let's take a walk.
Oh, yeah. So do I got any offers yet?
You cut right to the chase, don't you?
No disrespect, sir, but I gotta catch a plane to Vermont in like 3 hours, so if I don't, I might miss my flight.
All right, then I won't waste no more of your time. Coach Troy and Coach Weber both want you on this. Coach Troy, MP. Coach Weber, MP.
Pleasure, Coach.
Okay. Okay. So, what you thinking?
I don't know, man. My head's kinda spinning.
When it comes to big decisions like this, you could debate yourself forever. But I always find that the right answer is in my gut. Do this. Picture yourself on both teams. Which one feels right?
I'm lost, Dion. Can we Hey, Coach Troy, I decided to commit.
My man. I know what you're thinking. You got a lot of ground to make up in a short amount of time. But you're here now, so let's make the most of it. So you got to ball out to get on the 2KU 250 and start climbing that ladder. But all games ain't weighted equally.
How so?
Well, MP's got to play well in front of scouts. Scouts show up to games where there's players on the 2KU 250. Now, the coach gave me a schedule, and I already highlighted all the games you're going to be going up against guys on the 2KU 250. Now, someone in your position has to ball out every night, but you really got to ball out these nights. That's how you move the needle.
Believe me, I know. I've seen all of your videos.
All right. Other thing to keep your eye on is the EYBL showcase. Now, I know you're a little disappointed you didn't catch on with the EYBL team.
I was, but it's like you said. I'm here now, so I'm going to make the most of that.
Hey, you learning already. The good news is, if you make your all-star team, you get to play in the showcase game against the EYBL Select, which is basically their all-star team.
Dad, did you hear that?
Yeah.
That's fire, Dion.
That's exposure. Scouts from all over show up to that showcase.
And when MP does what MP does,
That's money in the bank.
I appreciate you walking us through all this, Dion, man. You know something? It reminds me of the culinary industry, but instead of scouts and the 2KU 250, we have critics and Michelin stars.
You have to forgive my dad. He's a chef, so he loves talking everything
You a
restaurant.
chef?
Yeah.
I went to culinary school.
No way. Yeah. Oh, whoa, this reminds me of when I moved to New York.
Dad,
Yeah.
were you scared? I mean, when you know, took that big swing towards your dreams, were you scared?
Little bit. But I knew I regret it for the rest of my life if I didn't at least try. Hey. You nervous? Look, hey, I know it's a big deal, but you always rise to the occasion.
Do I?
Yeah.
Because you're sacrificing your entire career to make all this happen.
Hey, we got Hollywood in the building tonight. What's the LA of Vermont, MP? Bennington, right?
Stop playing with me, bro. You know it's Burlington.
I really don't.
See, this the type of energy you want pre-game. Everybody relax, especially Devontae. He ain't never good when he tight.
Don't get too relaxed. It's one of those big games you circled. You need to prove you're better than Jaden Moore, remember?
It's all that I think about.
Yo. J Moore's from Chicago, MP. Those are rough games he came up in. Dude can get to the bucket and finish.
And
And he's ranked 184 on the 250.
And so what?
Look, man, we seen you.
Hey, hey, Jay Moore.
PM?
Nah, man. MP.
My bad.
Hey, bro, I get it, you know. High-flying guard like yourself out of Chicago? I mean, everybody knows who you are. Guys have been trying to make a name for themselves off of you for years. Man, probably too many to count, huh? You know what? I'm gonna help you out. After tonight's game, you'll never forget my name again.
You talk good. But you know out here, there ain't no faking it. Now, you got a cute story and all, man. But you're a long way from Vermont. You about to get exposed.
Yeah, talent's talent. So I'm not worried.
Maybe you should.
Maybe. Nah.
Hello and welcome everyone to our 2K presentation of WCBL basketball. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. It's the High Flyers going against Team Ballers.
Nothing quite like a SoCal showdown, the freeway series between the High Flyers out of LA and Team Ballers based in Anaheim. I'm sure a lot of these players know each other already.
And early on here in the Club League circuit, we'll find out a lot about these teams by the end of the night.
We'll find out about the teams and also the players. I know there are a few new names on these rosters, and I want to see how guys like MP are going to hold their own out here in WCBL play. And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Bertie and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots, with Pasco patrolling the paint. And for the High Flyers, we have Devontae Mills and MP manning the backcourt, Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov up front alongside Liam Callahan. And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
Count that one. Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. He's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim.
Bertie gets the bucket to fall.
Oh, look at Bertie sticking the three-point shot. Nice, crisp shooting motion.
Outside, MP. Again, MP missing. And it's Team Ballers. It's a three-point game. 4-3. Gov with the rebound. Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Hey, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. That's clear.
And for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities. Of all the guys you want to leave open on the perimeter, he's the last guy on the list.
Now here's Moore. Etherington outside. Pasco. Shot over Callahan. Pasco can't get it to fall. Passes to MP. Now here's Mills. And here's MP on the outside. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist.
And that's what's built them this early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the D needs to recognize that. Get out there on those shooters. Pronto.
Now Etherington. Moore outside. Pass to Bertie. 6 on the shot clock. Moore on the wing. To stop the run. The High Flyers grab the miss. And guys, as we mentioned, MP recently breaking into that 2K U250 list.
And look, that might seem low, but to be anywhere on this list means you at least have some serious potential. Nobody's quite sure what development path MP is going to take, but there's a feeling that he has a high ceiling.
Now Pasco. Shot over Callahan. Shot's good by Pasco.
It looks pretty, but he doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that open.
MP with the look. Pasco pulls it in. And here Team Ballers have it. Down by 12. Back to Bertie. Pass to Moore. For 3. That one's not going to do it either. He's 0 for 5 and still on the schneid. Here's MP. Again, the High Flyers.
Their offense has been firing on all cylinders since the opening tip.
Yeah, the D already scrambling to make adjustments before this game gets out of hand.
Now here's Bertie. Moore up top. Pass to Etherington. Here's Bertie. Outside, Moore. Three-pointer. Back to Bertie. And here's Moore. makes that one after missing his first 6 shot attempts, 1 for 7, and hungry for more. And in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick, and honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity. And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming.
Now Etherington. Rodriguez outside. Pass to Moore.
And Callahan with the stuff. A towering presence. Callahan uses his 6'8" frame well to turn away shots. That's a terrific sequence on both ends of the floor. They blocked the shot, they recovered it, and the nice fast break finish.
Outside Berti. Up top Moore. Jaden Moore can't get that one to fall.
Hey, yo, get on MP.
On the wing, it's MP. He's got 25. It's good. And Coach Troy of the High Flyers, he's a young coach, even by this club league standard.
It's true. As you said, Troy is one of the younger coaches, but it's clear that he knows the game, and his drive is apparent. Plus, he's already got a great track record for developing talent.
Now Etherington. They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
No getting around the fact that that is a shot he has to knock down.
On the wing, it's MP. Rodriguez covers. From deep, it's MP. Nails it from 3.
You have to love his efficiency from range in this one.
Valuing each and every possession, taking only the shots he feels he can make.
Now here's Moore. Back to Etherington. Pass to Berti. They need this. And the layup is good.
Opportunistic drive by Berti. Saw the opening and just went for it.
For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level of competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
Great vision by Etherington, spotting those easy shots the defense is leaving out there.
Here's the High Flyers. Their biggest lead was 21. MP. Again, the High Flyers.
Defensively, I'd like to see a little more pressure on the shot. Good look from mid-range.
Outside Berti. Etherington. Back to Berti. Pass to Moore. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive board. Shot's good by Pasco.
Resiliency will always pay dividends for offensive rebounders, guys.
The High Flyers dictating the flow. One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose, at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
Now here's Moore. That falls. Great assist by Pasco.
Solid work around the rim by Moore. He doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
And here's MP on the outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Plain and simple, they're shooting the ball much better than the opposition right now.
Yeah, their offense just looks smoother, getting whatever shot that they want out there.
Moore covered by MP. Pass to Pasco. The 17-footer hauled in by High Flyers.
Maybe not the shot they were looking for, even though it was a clean look.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock here. And here's Moore. Etherington, right side. Now Pasco. Moore, covered by MP. Count that one.
Defensively, you can't take your eyes off him. He's lethal from several spots on the floor.
Welcome back to the second half of this West Coast Club battle between the High Flyers and Team Ballers. And And something to note about MP, I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of there. And to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Pass to Rodriguez. Back to Moore. That one falls. Rodriguez picks up the assist.
Perfect feed. You can just see the connection they have on the court.
MP outside. The tray. Pure from three-point range.
The D's got to do a little better. That's a high percentage shot if they don't get right in his face.
Moore outside. Pass to Berti. Tries a three. He can't hit it that time. Now MP. Fires from deep. And another three for the Flyers.
They came out of the break with a clear philosophy. Shoot the three early and often.
And the entire team has bought into it. They're loving the bombs away mentality.
Now here's Moore. He's got 8 in this one. Outside Berti. Back to Etherington. 5 on the clock. Here's Moore. And another bucket from Team Ballers.
That's textbook. Moore got to his spot, and he made the defense pay.
Pass to MP.
Ball coming, ball coming.
Here's O'Neal. From deep, it's MP. Gets it to go from long range.
It's just been so one-sided since halftime.
They've crushed them in the second half, and that's when it matters the most.
Outside Berti. Now here's Moore. Now covered by MP. Moore with the good look. And Mills comes up with the board. Here's the High Flyers. They lead by their biggest margin of the game at 25. And here's MP on the outside. And another three for the Flyers.
There's no way a player like him can be left wide open like that.
Pasco, defended now by Callahan. Etherington outside. Offensive board.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last three ball back, but just couldn't get it to fall.
Yes, it's good.
Well, there's the hot hand, and then there's on fire. They're unstoppable right now.
I can see the flames of the fire. These individuals sometimes can put on runs like this, but an entire team, this is pretty rare.
Now here's Berti. 8 points for him. Rodriguez, the screen. Moore, that's good.
Beautiful play. Right there, you see two guys completely on the same page.
Well, what a show we've seen so far from MP. He's come out and put on a clinic. He looks head and shoulders above Moore right now.
Well, if there was any fans doubting the impact that MP can make, I doubt they're saying much right now. A great offensive showing from MP so far. He's been terrific.
Now Pasco. He's got 6. A shot from Rodriguez is no good. Lets it go from deep. It's MP missing.
He fired with confidence from deep. Just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, but you love that shooter's attitude. Shoot it when he can.
Now Rodriguez. Defended now by Callahan. And finished off by Rodriguez.
Guys, he's playing big. I mean, we're watching it. Arnaldo Rodriguez taking flight.
MP with the bucket.
MP.
Etherington with it. Outside, Moore. Pass to Berti. Shoots a 3. And Callahan pulls it down. Here's MP. And the High Flyers tack on 2 more.
That one looked dirty. Lucky break, getting it to convert.
Etherington, right side. Rodriguez outside. Pass to Pasco. Etherington, up top Rodriguez. Bertie from long range, sinks it from distance.
Selfless move by Rodriguez, helping his team find the best shot out there.
Out to the wing, back to MP, from outside the arc, gets the three to fall.
And comes right back with a three of his own.
Looking to match the three they just made, I love it.
Outside Bertie. Pass to Moore from the arc. And there's the call on Etherington. That is his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making a change here. To the wing, right side. And here's MP on the outside. Knocks it down from distance.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Kicks it to Summers. Here's Wong.
Get the perimeter.
Moore outside. Goes up on the wing. Hauled in by High Flyers. On the wing, it's MP. Moore covering. MP with the bucket. Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
Outside, Moore. To halt the run. No good.
And you can't ask for a better look. It was almost too open from that time around.
MP with the look. And it's Mahil with the rebound. Back to Moore. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's how you do it. Get into the teeth of the defense.
MP outside. Let's go with the three. Hits the three-pointer.
It's so much fun watching a shooter have a big half from beyond the arc. When he's this hot, the green light is so bright.
Kicks it to Summers. And here is Moore. Pulls up high post. Here's Westerhoff. That shot, no good. And it's High Flyers with the ball. And here's MP on the outside. And the High Flyers, another triple.
That's not enough coverage. Basically none. Defense did not look good there.
And there's the call on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution for Team Baller.
Moore with the bucket.
At this point, alarms are sounding because it seems like Jaden Moore is making a statement in this game. He's tough to contain. I mean, it looks like he's feeling good out there.
Return to MP. Yes, and it's Brock picking up the assist.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter.
Pass to Pasco. Now here's Moore. The three ball. Out of bounds, it'll be the High Flyers ball.
High Flyers ball.
And here are the High Flyers now. MP, Moore covering. On target from long range. Now Bertie. Moore shot falls.
Moore might be sore after that bump, but he won't feel it long because the shot did drop in. A nice move to stay in rhythm.
MP bounces high off the rim and drops.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
Now Pasco.
Who's watching here?
Pass to Moore. Clock at 6. The shot over MP. Jaden Moore can't get that one to fall. Left side, MP. Down low. Here's Casey. MP outside. Almadawi. To the left side. There's Dunn. They get it back. Kicks it out to Brock. MP with the look. Bucket's good. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
Well, I'll be honest.
out tonight, Burnley?
Doesn't matter if you're a big or a guard caught on a switch.
Hey, Coach, if this is about me being late, I promise it.
Hello and welcome to our 2K presentation of the WCBL. We've got Milestone and the Surf City Waves taking on the High Flyers. And some news here. The relative newcomer MP deemed unavailable tonight. It's a bit of a surprise, especially considering his recent performances. In the meantime, Surf City has won the tip and we're underway. Feeds it inside and Milestone punches it through.
Look, Stone is just controlling the paint down low. He's getting whatever look he wants in there.
And what we're being told is MP is serving a 1-game suspension for Coach. Tough break with all of these scouts here in attendance, and they're getting to watch Miles just put on a show.
Surf City just piling it on at this point.
And MP has got to be disappointed in himself. It could have been his moment to show what he can do. Instead, he's watching from the bench.
Oh, and the three is good. Oh, Stone got a hand on it. And again, Stone owning the interior. Dunk after dunk in this one.
And a lot of questions will be asked about the maturity of MP because his absence has certainly been felt. Not a good look for him.
So a lopsided win for Surf City as the final horn sounds. For everyone here at 2K, thanks for tuning in.
Hey, good game. Yeah, thanks.
What's going on, MP?
You messed up, Dion.
I heard. I talked to Coach.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let's take a walk.
How bad is it?
Well, you cost yourself an incredible spotlight. And your rankings are going to drop once people find out that you missed this game because of disciplinary actions. You got a slim margin for error here, MP. You got one club league season to make a name for yourself, and you're running out of time.
I know, but what do I do?
You bounce back. Show them you're a fighter. But it's clear to me you need a little bit more help.
Do you think I should hire a private coach?
Nah, you're doing great in between the lines. But I think we need to bring in someone who can have a little bit more guidance, more hands-on guidance.
Right, like a guru.
I'm the guru. I'm talking about an agent.
An agent, really?
Yeah. His name's Austin Kelly. Works for one of the biggest agencies in town. He's just getting started, so he doesn't have a roster full of NBA clients yet. I've gotten to know him a little bit. He's as smart as they come. You're lucky to be getting on the ground floor with this guy.
Thanks, Dion. But I don't get it. I mess up, and you show up with gifts.
Everyone makes mistakes, MP. It's how you bounce back that matters. I know you're a good kid.
Yeah, for sure. No more partying for me. Well, maybe on draft day.
I think that's for the best. Austin will be in touch soon. Set up a meet with him so y'all can get more acquainted. In the meantime, I hit the gym and put some shots up. Whenever I face adversity, I immerse myself in the work. Helps me get through the day.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thanks, Dion.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drayton Hugo. We've got a WCBL matchup for you tonight. with the High Flyers taking on the attack from SAC.
Well, you know I'm excited for this one. It's a classic NorCal versus SoCal showdown. The attack from SAC, obviously out of Sacramento, my hometown, and the High Flyers are here in LA.
And the stars for the team tonight, it's Mills leading the way for the High Flyers with the newcomer MP, and Drexel Carrington is the big name for the attack from SAC.
And both of these players are viewed as blue chip prospects, some of the best in the region. I'm sure there are plenty of scouts on hand waiting to see how they fare against similarly ranked talent. I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the attack from SAC, Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And for the High Flyers, we have Devontae Mills and MP manning the backcourt, Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gove up front alongside Liam Callahan. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career, but first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
screen by Gov. Shoots from 14. Kicks it out to MP. The offensive rebound. What a nice shot by Callahan.
Well, it's tough to try to keep the gigantic Callahan off the glass at all. Sometimes he's just going to overpower you.
And again, the attack from Sack, no good. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Now Carrington. And nothing is falling for them right now. MP with the look. And MP throws it down.
And you can feel them picking up steam now.
Really falling into a nice rhythm as they add to their lead.
Out to the wing. Lund, defended now by Callahan. Pass to Martinez. Sack with another miss. The High Flyers with the lead. MP outside. And the High Flyers, another triple. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Pass to Martinez. Outside, Lund. O'Neal with the steal. And here's MP on the outside. Lund with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Very true. The defense better not relax just because he missed that one.
Now Carrington. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change.
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
On the wing, it's MP. Guarded by Carrington. It's MP missing. Begon, bring the ball up the floor. Martinez outside. And Callahan comes over to help. 6 to shoot. Martinez outside. The buzzer sounds indicating the shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the High Flyers making a change here.
Keegan Hilton. Sean Mecca. Substitution for High Flyers.
MP outside. From past the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
And that's what's built them this early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the D needs to recognize that. Get out there on those shooters. Pronto.
And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Now MP from the arc. And another three for the Flyers.
He's having a terrific game from downtown, burying just about everything.
You can feel the confidence he has in his three-point shot at this point.
Here's Lund. Hilton. Try to answer back, but that three is off the mark. MP outside. Takes the three. Score the basket for his 8th of the night.
They've just shot the lights out, and their opponent, not as much.
The question is, how long can they continue to do this? They've got a ways to go still.
And it's good for 2.
And Lund, he's an absolute force inside. I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter what the defense tries to do.
And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
And he floats it in for the easy deuce. Credit the assist on that one.
He can make those kind of lead passes look routine.
From deep, it's MP. And the High Flyers, another triple.
Tremendous half from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped out on that floor.
And there's the call on MP. High Flyers decide to go with a different look out there. Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over.
Time call.
This one for 3. And MP good for 3.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
Now Carrington. He's guarded closely.
2 minutes remaining.
Lund.
When you have a big center like Austin Lund, you better get him looks around the rim.
First personal foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the attack from the Sack.
And so he makes both at the line that time. The High Flyers dictating the flow. Back to MP. There's the 3. And another 3 for the Flyers.
The defensive effort wasn't there, and as a result, he buries it.
Now Pagan. Outside Carrington. Fires the 3. The second chance effort. And Lund with a nice bucket inside.
Hey, look, it's inexcusable to not box out Lund. You deserve to get burned when you allow him free reign of the offensive boards.
MP with a bucket.
Of all the guys you want to leave open on the perimeter, he's the last guy on the list.
Pagan with it. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lund.
So dangerous. Can't let Pagan get a look like that so close to the hoop.
From deep, it's MP. And the High Flyers, another triple.
D was pretty much non-existent. Can't leave a good shooter open like that.
MP with the steal. Oh, and the jam by MP.
As athletic a move as you're going to see right there. Unbelievable.
How about that hang time?
You need some hang time if you're going to pull off a 360, and he got it.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Pass to Martinez. No good there with the triple. The High Flyers dictating the flow. They lead by 24, their biggest margin of this one. And here's MP on the outside. Hits the three-pointer. A dominating first half of play so far. It hasn't been close. High Flyers leading this one, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. The High Flyers and the attack from Sac gearing up for the second half action in West Coast Basketball League. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Now Carrington. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 5 on the clock. Doesn't go for him.
His mojo is out of whack. Offensively, he just can't get anything going for him.
Well, when you play this game, sometimes cold streaks like this are unavoidable. He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Now here's Martinez, guarded by O'Neal. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
You thought you knew his game? Nope. Ivory Lund scores inside, but it's also someone you don't want to leave open on the outside either.
And MP gets it to go.
They've been so efficient on offense here in the second half.
And since the break, these two teams have completely different shooting charts.
Now here's Martinez. Pagan, defended now by Callahan. Lund. That's his first miss in 5 shots. Here's the High Flyers. MP outside. Back to Callahan. Lays it up and banks it in.
Wow, I mean, and are you really surprised? That's Liam Callahan, paving his way to an inside score like it's a construction site.
Pass to Lund. Over goes. And Mills comes up with the board. MP left side. Here's Callahan. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, there's the hot hand, and then there's on fire. They're unstoppable right now.
I can see the flames of the fire. These individuals sometimes can put on runs like this, but an entire team, this is pretty rare.
Pagan misses. Mills has it. Martinez covering. Screened by Gov. To the paint. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And it hasn't just been one facet that helps them build the lead. They've been terrific all around.
It has been a complete performance, and the effort level's been fantastic too.
Pass to Lund. Pagan. Now Carrington. Will it go? Nails the three-pointer. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there is a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K U250.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
Now MP. What an incredible scoring display he's put on tonight. It's Callahan. And the high fly is tack on to more.
24. Creating opportunities for others the entire evening.
It's beautiful to watch. This is how basketball's supposed to be played.
Here's Martinez to the middle. Lund. The lead pass was put just in the right spot to produce the layup.
That's how you do it. Get into the teeth of the defense.
And here's MP on the outside. Hits the trifecta.
There's no way a player like him can be left wide open like that.
Here's Carrington. The high fly has grabbed the miss. Outside MP. Pass to Gov. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Making his presence felt in the two-man game. Ben Gov, everyone.
Now Carrington. Defense right there. Now here's Martinez. MP grabs the miss.
That's not a shot they'll want to see him take again anytime soon.
He'll learn over time. Good shot selection comes with a lot of repetition.
Now MP. Inside. Here's Callahan. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Right there, Callahan using his size against the tight D.
Carrington for three. MP grabs the miss.
Well, when you got a shot like that, you've got to take it.
Hey, sometimes good shots just don't fall, but it's still a good look.
Ran the ball out of play, Sack will have it.
I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way. He reacted way too late.
And it's Sack with the ball.
Adam Cunningham.
Up top, Carrington. Guarded by MP. Pass to Olsen.
Substitution for high flyers.
Carrington. Here's Mecca to end the run. Not gonna go that time. And here's MP. Done. Return to MP. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Kicks it to El Madawi. Here's the three. And there's the shot clock violation.
Substitution for high flyers. At the line.
Here's the high flyers. On the wing, Brock. Back to MP. They set the pick. Down low. And that one is hammered home.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious hops.
Here's Pagan. Outside Carrington. Sack with another miss.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is he keeps trying to force it when he's guarded. Move the ball around.
Here's Casey. Again, the high flyers.
And what a run they're having. They simply can't miss right now.
Seriously, this is amazing. Everything they're putting up is going down.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Pass to Carrington. Inside. One, that's good.
It's been a monster night for Austin Ludd. With his physical tools, it's really tough to stop him once he gets rolling.
From deep, it's MP. Nails it from 3.
You believe you've scored more than half the points? That's a major contribution right there.
And it's Sack with the ball. Kicks it to Pagan. Returns it to Martinez. One. And the foul is called as he misses. He'll go to the line for 2 shots.
You know, Ivory Lund does a nice job using his strength, playing big.
And he knocks down the first one.
Ivory Lund.
And so he hits them both. Now the high flyers with it. MP, guarded by Carrington. And here's MP on the outside. And the high flyers, another triple.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Martinez outside. To the inside. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew the contact on the shot.
First personal foul.
We look at a chance to talk about Carrington at the line. One of the few times he's not running, swiping, or just launching from deep. One of the top momentum prospects around, and he always is in motion. Not as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Brock up top. Pass to Dunn. Back to Brock. MP. Here's Omandawi. And another 3 for the Flyers.
And this run was exactly what they needed to put the game away.
Yup. This is how to seal a win in style.
Now here is Martinez. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointers offline. The drive by MP. MP throws it down.
It's a one-man show, and the fans are glad they have tickets. Looks like he's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
Outside, Lund. Carrington. And it's good. Assisting on the play with Lund.
I love the confidence Carrington plays with inside. He just knows how to capitalize.
Outside, MP. And the high flyers, another triple.
It's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep.
And there's the call on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. And it's Sack with the ball. Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. So it's the high flyers winning this one.
We'll catch up in a second, all right?
WCBL action coming your way right here on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone, and welcome in. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got the Union Elite against the High Flyers in a showdown.
Well, both of these teams have had a strong showing this season, and I'm looking forward to seeing the stars of their respective teams, MP and Brandon Harris.
And for the High Flyers, MP and Mills leading the way. Not only can they both play, but they've got some great personality there as well.
Something about both of them just oozes star power. But none of that will matter once they get on the court. They'll have to let their game do the talking tonight. Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game. It's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And taking the floor for Union Elite, it'll be Lou Diaz running the show from the point. Mitch Mitchell's at the off guard. Bird will be playing in the wing role. And the always dangerous Brandon Harris at power forward. Finally, Drew Robert holding down the center spot. And for the High Flyers, we have Devontae Mills and MP manning the backcourt. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gove up front alongside William Callahan. Now here's Diaz. That one goes. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them. So at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
And the star for this Union Elite team is Brandon Harris, a fantastic big man who can score from anywhere.
Harris is one of the most efficient and focused players you'll find on the court. And it's funny, I actually think MP would have complemented Harris's game perfectly if MP had chosen Union Elite. That's what the scouts want to see from Harris. Score it inside.
Pass to O'Neill, return to MP. And the High Flyers tack on 2 more.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky. The defense is begging you to take that shot.
Now here's Harris. Diaz with it. He's picked up by Mills. Bird outside. Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Bird.
That's Mitchell putting the shooting in shooting guard, folks.
And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
Here's MP. Again, the High Flyers.
MP.
Here's Diaz. Here's Robert. MP grabs the miss. Pass to Mills. Outside, MP. Back to Mills. No good from outside. Union Elite trail. Robert, defended now by Callahan. And it's High Flyers with the ball. Here's MP. And the High Flyers tack on 2 more.
Yo.
And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions
Bro, my
can
other
run
bill go
high,
crazy.
especially early on.
And hopefully
Got
no one's
2
trying to
bills
make
already.
a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
Yeah, he should be. We got to be at the gym at like 2:30.
But someone is going to get an earful from Coach for leaving him that wide open.
Now here's Mitchell. He's covered closely. Here's Harris. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3.
I ain't gonna lie, if you know how to set up OBS and
pull up for that jumper.
edit and make clips and shit, I'll pay you to do that shit.
Elevate and get a clean look, you have to take it.
Now here's Mills. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. And here's MP on the
Free ball.
outside. And another 3 for the
Yeah, oh
Flyers.
God, he do need to win.
Their offense has been on an absolute tear. They're simply overpowering the opposition and taking this game right now.
100%. We'll see if they can manage to keep this up.
Now here's Mitchell. 3-pointer Bird. And Callahan pulls it down. MP with it. Mitchell covering. Back to MP. Takes the three, and that's it. Coming off the assist.
I could edit the shit, I just don't feel like it.
This is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
Now here's Diaz. The kick out to Bird. Kicks it to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. No go. That's miss number 2. He's now 1 for 3. MP outside. And another 3 for the Flyers.
And right now, he is flat out feeling it from beyond the arc.
No gloves, just the hot hand, and they'd be smart to keep riding that.
Now here's Diaz. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Shit, I do this shit myself.
Will it go? No good on the shot. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here. They keep finding ways to pad their lead,
Dude, this
and
new
it
deal
just
is
continues
crazy.
to grow.
All facets of their game are clicking. They look like a well-oiled machine out there.
And the High Flyers making a change here. Now here's Harris. He's got 6. Stolen away by Gov. A one-on-one situation. MP with the look. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Here's Kolish. And he's going for the alley-oop. No luck on that one.
And they're desperate for a bucket.
They can totally feel it slipping away.
Just try to be early to practice.
For their offense.
Just try to be early to practice, like 30 minutes.
Some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth
Especially
is
if you're
key
trying
for
to go
these
first
teams.
type shit.
No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Back to Kolish. Shoots over O'Neal. And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. And it's High Flyers with the ball. A 21-point lead, the biggest lead of the game. From deep, it's MP. Hits the trifecta.
Just come 30 minutes before practice.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
2 minutes.
All right, bet.
Here's Kolish. The kick out to Bird. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Harris for 3. Called in by Casey.
He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
And here's MP on the outside. Offensive board.
Hey, swing it.
Knocks down the step back Jay. And as we've watched all of these
Yeah,
players
it's like
over
10
the
or
course
11.
of the season, you can see
So like
what
2.
they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams, Joe, is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. Instead, we'll have a jump ball. And the High Flyers making a change here. Now the High Flyers with it. MP outside. Fires from deep. Harris comes down with the board. To the paint. Shot to stop the drought. And off the front iron and in it goes.
Modern basketball really requires a respectable jumper from all 5 positions. And Robert, he's shaping his game to suit any team's needs. A nice J there.
And MP gets it to go. And Diaz. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And he lobs it up. And out of bounds, the High Flyers will take it.
Just can't afford turnovers like that one.
Here's Mills. MP inside. On the wing, O'Neal. Drains the triple.
Good team play there. Sets him up nice.
A dominating first half of play so far. It hasn't been close. High Flyers out in front, delivering the blowout. And time for a break. The action resumes right after this. Welcome back for the second half as MP leads the High Flyers against Brandon Harris and the Union Elite. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
I'm coming.
Now Harris. He's got 6. Pass to Diaz. Mitchell. Try to come back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. MP outside. Back to Mills. MP guarded by Mitchell. And that one's good from MP.
They keep going to him, and he keeps coming through. He's leading the game in scoring.
Outside Diaz. To the inside. Now Harris.
I do not
That
take
what a
appointments
feed that
through
time from
Snapchat. Stop
Diaz.
texting me on there.
It doesn't
If
take a
you got me on any
lifelong
other
scout to
social media,
understand
text
why
me on
Harris
that.
is
I
a
get
blue
spammed
chip
on here all day
prospect.
by
He
last
has the
kids.
ability to get it done on offense.
And what is so great about Harris is that he can attack the rim from multiple levels. That's almost required for primary option big men these days. And Harris is a perfect fit for that kind of role.
Diaz with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Back to Harris. O'Neal with the steal. Now Mills. Pass to MP. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Solid passing skills on display from Devontae Mills. Any scout wants to know that a league player is aware of his surroundings. Mills looking to check off some of those boxes here tonight.
Now here's Diaz. Now Harris. The fader. And again, Union Elite get the bucket.
They rely on him to produce, and he's certainly been up to the task.
Pass to MP.
I
O'Neal.
had to take some funds,
Return to
baby.
MP. To the wing, right side.
Come around.
Just 5 on the clock. Inside. Here's Callahan. And finished off by Callahan.
You don't get a more high percentage look than that for Callahan. A dominant force in close.
Outside Diaz. Pass now to Harris. Beyond the arc. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And he drew the contact on that 3 attempt and will make his way to the line.
And as a defender, you have to be careful out there by the three-point line. You have to avoid fouls like that. Guys, there's so many things to like about Harris. The biggest attribute might be his ability to guard multiple positions. He can score like a machine.
And MP gets it to go.
They came out of the break with a clear philosophy. Shoot the 3 early and often.
And the entire team has bought into it. They're loving the bombs away mentality.
The shot from Bird, no good. And as great as a player as Harris is, he simply hasn't had the same impact as MP tonight, guys.
Oh, definitely. And we've seen what has set MP apart from the other stars in the WCBL. When things are falling for him, look out. He's just at another level.
Kicks it to Mitchell. The second chance effort. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, big man play from Robert, using both size and timing to win the rebound.
Both teams will make a substitution. MP. Diaz covering. And MP throws it down.
It's a one-man show, and the fans are glad they have tickets. Looks like he's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
Right side, it's Diaz. Bullock. And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. Past MP. From past the arc. Sinks the tray.
He's too good a shooter to leave open. That's a breakdown defensively.
Here's Kolish.
Bet.
Out to the right wing. Over to the wing.
Lock that shit up.
And Diaz. And it's Brock with the rebound. And here comes the break. From deep, it's MP.
Three ball.
On target from long range.
He came out of the locker room on fire. Great second half for him so far.
Knocks it loose. And it's stolen by Dunn. From deep, it's MP. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Here's Kolish. There's the rejection.
Hold it.
MP outside. The three.
Three ball.
And another three for the Flyers.
They need to make him earn those threes, play off them, and he's automatic.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Pass to Bullock. And the ball goes out. Union Elite will keep possession here.
Damn,
and
boy,
Union
you blocked
Elite
that shit.
deciding to make a
Lock
change
up.
here. Just 2 to shoot.
3 seconds.
And once again, off the mark from Union Elite.
Back down.
And here are the High Flyers now. On the wing, Brock. MP. That three off the mark.
Didn't convert this time, but that's exactly the kind of look that they want.
And they'll take that shot each and every time you give it to them. More often than not, that's a made three.
And that one's good.
It's so easy to see why Harris is so highly regarded. He can get the orange in the hoop.
MP. Pagan defending. Right wing. Now MP. Pagan defending. And down it goes for 2.
Showing you the instincts he has as a passer.
From 9 feet out. And again, Union Elite get the bucket. Here's Brock. From the arc. And MP, good for 3.
There's no way a player like him can be left wide open like that.
To the middle. Now Harris. The shot's good. Pagan making the play.
We can't say enough for his individual performance so far, even if the team overall has been lacking in the effort department.
To the left wing. Back to MP. There's a screen. Down low. Shot falls by Casey.
Great work off the screen to move right to the rim. That was picture perfect.
Pass now to Harris. Misses the 3. And here are the High Flyers now.
Get on MP.
MP outside. This one for 3. And Walker pulls it down. From deep, it's Pagan. Buries it from 3-point range.
All about the dime there. Terrific court vision.
Brock outside. MP. Shot on the wing. Basket counts.
Defensively, I'd like to see a little more pressure on the shot. Good look from mid-range.
Every time I tell somebody I don't like talking on Snapchat, they still keep texting.
And
on
it's High
Snapchat.
Flyers with the ball. From downtown. Knocks down the triple.
That's why I fucked your bitch, you
ahead
fat
at the right
motherfucker.
time.
Gaining some
money.
separation and putting it out of reach.
Harris outside. Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Tight defense on him. Shot clock at 6. And he bakes in the layup.
He'll take a point-blank look every time.
Now the High Flyers with it. MP outside. Again, the high flyers.
And now we're seeing them find their groove on offense in this half.
They've been the much more efficient team, chugging along nicely right now.
And here's Pagan. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
An impressive performance from the High Flyers in this one. You have to credit MP. He was an instrumental part of this win. You see the kind of potential that this kid has already.
Without question, Danny. And on the flip side, for the Union Elite, a tough loss.
Well, Brandon Harris just didn't do enough in this game. He had his moments, but in the end, MP and his High Flyers were just too much to handle. But it's okay. They can't dwell on this. They've got to put it behind them and just move on.
And that'll do it for this one. For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for being with us.
And that move I did like...
Yeah, good game out there, man.
Thanks.
People are talking.
Man, those guys were legit. I could see why Dion said they would have been a good fit for me.
Yeah, but I love how you didn't let up, even though you knew you made the All-Star team already.
Come on, I'm always 110.
Well, good. You're going to need to keep that same energy against the EYBL Select, because this is a huge opportunity to move up in the rankings for us. I can't stress that enough.
With all due respect, Mr. Kelly, I'm trying to be the MVP, so I know how important this game is.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
If. Come on, Austin Kelly. You gotta believe in me now. You're my agent.
You're an incredible talent, MP. But you're going against an entire team of incredible talents, not the least of which is your matchup, Ice McCall.
Yeah, I know all about bro.
Well, then you know to take him seriously.
Look, definitely. Dude is a beast, but so am I.
I'm excited to see how you handle it.
Canelo versus Papa.
I'm about to shock the world.
PET?
How do you spell real? Like I'm going to get an X-ray.
RAY?
My followers, put those two words together. What does that spell?
PRAY. Let me use my because you think I'm embarrassed me if you ever.
A 23-year-old. So I have to go and follow. Come with me. Life of a 23-year-old entrepreneur. What's hungry? And returning clients, $2,500.
You ready, MP?
And how do you feel
You gotta
about
play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
I don't have kids.
Yo, I know I cooked you.
3?
Yeah, nah.
Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you.
27.
Welcome, everyone. It's the EYBL Showcase. We have a fantastic game full of young all-star talent from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, what a great group we have here tonight.
We've got stars from all over the country, and they're all looking to leave a lasting memory in this one. I'm sure we'll be seeing some future faces of the sport here.
As you said, Danny, the future is going to be on full display here tonight.
And scouts will be very interested in this matchup, despite it being an exhibition game. When you have this much talent gathered together on the court, the basketball world can't help but notice. Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
Out there for the Nike EYBL All-Stars, Joey Johnson and Tyson Ice McCall run the show. Bryant Cologne and Drew Robinson look to make things happen out on the wings, and Al Prachumsi lurks in the paint. And looking at the starting lineup for the WCBL All-Stars, it's Devontae Mills and MP in the backcourt. The 3-and-D specialist Drexel Carrington joins Brandon Harris at the forward position, with Miles Thunderstone holding things down at center. On the wing, it's MP. 18 feet out, and again, the West All-Stars.
He a little boy.
And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Answers right back with a 3 of his own.
We've got a shootout here. Long-range shooting on display.
Right side McCall. Kicks it out to Prachumsi. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there, the EYBL All-Stars with another bucket.
Nice delivery. McCall's their glue guy, if you will. On an EYBL team with so much individual talent, Ice keeps them all working together.
Knocks it down from distance. You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
Tyson McCall. One shot.
A confident player who steps up in the biggest moments. Any coach would love to have McCall on their team.
From deep, it's MP, and another 3 for the WCBL.
And right now, he is flat out feeling it from beyond the arc.
No gloves, just the hot hand, and they'd be smart to keep riding that.
The EYBL All-Stars trail. It's McCall on the wing. Try to come back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. MP with the look, and a great assist by Carrington as that one falls. And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
Now here's Prachumsi, McCall, and the layup's good off the glass.
And McCall, he's so poised and close. You can't allow him to get comfortable like this.
MP with it, picked up by Johnson. Outside Carrington. The three-pointer off the mark. Outside, McCall. That one doesn't go either for Tyson McCall. Past MP. Shoots from the baseline. And the WCBL again with the bucket.
He makes quick work of that opportunity. The defense needs to plug those holes.
on the post, covered by MP. And McCall gets it to fall.
This is what makes McCall such an enticing prospect. His ability to effortlessly take over games with his scoring is so impressive.
And here's the EYBL. They trail by 6. Outside, it's Johnson. Pass to Cologne. Johnson. And it's off from 3-point range.
Didn't convert this time, but that's exactly the kind of look that they want.
And they'll take that shot each and every time you give it to them. More often than not, that's a made 3.
Knocks down the triple, and being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Stop
We
playing
can't
with me,
emphasize
bro.
enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Johnson for 3. Rebound goes to the WCBL.
He's got a great stroke. That almost dropped.
Yeah, a lot of time he'll hit those no matter how tight the D is. Shooting it so efficiently right now. He's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half.
Now here's Johnson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. MP with the steal. Pushing it up. Stops and pops. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
They've been playing a very sound offensive game in the first half of action.
Yeah, the numbers back it up. They've been much better shooting tonight.
And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes, 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
One of the top 20 prospects on display in this game, an impressive dunker from his height. Ice getting up above the rim.
MP with the bucket.
That's such a height mismatch out there on the perimeter, and they give up the 3-pointer.
Cologne on the outside. Swings it to McCall. 3-pointer. Rebound brought home by Carrington. And here's the West All-Stars. 14 points, their largest lead of the game. And Stone with the slam!
Looking strong inside. Stone, he doesn't mind a little physicality on the way up.
Now Johnson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside, McCall. That one doesn't go either for Tyson McCall. On the wing, it's MP. McCall covering. And that one's good from MP.
What a first half he's having from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped on the court.
Here's Perchumsky. His second shot falls. He starts 2 for 2.
That's the strategy. Give Perchumsky the ball and get out of the way. This big man knows what he needs to do inside.
Drains the triple.
His 3-point shot has been so pure, just draining one after another.
Perchumsky outside. Kicks it to Johnson. Takes a 3. And Harris pulls down the rebound. And here's the West All-Stars.
Come around.
Here's MP. And again, the West All-Stars score.
Probably not the shot they drew up. Hey, but they'll take it.
Cologne on the outside. McCall. Pass over to Robinson. Over Harris. Robinson's shot is off. The West in total control in this one. And here's MP on the outside. And the West hits it again from deep.
He's putting on a show right now.
And he seems to be filling it up with relative ease.
Outside, it's Johnson. Back to McCall. They need this. Yes, and a nice assist from Joey Johnson.
Well, we talk about McCall's shooting ability often, and he's just so good at cashing in from beyond the arc.
Carrington, guarded by Cologne. And MP throws it down.
It's hard to believe he's in high school. The way he's moved the ball today has been tremendous.
I like the leadership and the effort to get the other guys going. And you see how much they appreciate it out there.
McCall up top. And play stops, whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
Officials pay such close attention on those screens.
No question, they're watching. Your feet have to be set.
MP up top.
Jonathan Lack. Substitution for West All-Stars.
What a play! He simply drains it at the buzzer. A dominating first half of play so far. It hasn't been close. The West All-Stars out in front, running away with this one, and we'll be back in just a moment. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And here's the EYBL. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Smart handoff by Cologne. The defense didn't see it coming.
Harrington outside. Pritchumsey with the steal. Johnson for three. And again, it's the EYBL from deep.
That's good pass. Right where he needed it to execute and finish.
MP outside. Pulls up on the wing. That's good on the jumper.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Outside, it's Johnson. Pass to Cologne. McCall. And so it looks like EYBL All-Stars will retain possession here. It's McCall on the wing. Johnson. From outside, it's off the mark. Here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine here. To the inside. Inside. And Stone with the slam. And as accomplished as Miles Stone is on the court, you wouldn't guess that by meeting him. He's the most laid-back player you'll ever meet.
Yeah, it's funny. He's relentless out there in the post, backing guys down, dunking all over them with authority, and bringing the thunder. But talk to him off the court, and it's like Jekyll and Hyde. Just a very laid-back and chill kid.
Robinson, defended by Harris.
Hey, this is the authoritative defense you want to see from Harris. Stopping the shot cold with a confident swat. It's a one-man show, and the fans are glad they have tickets. Looks like he's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
Outside, it's Johnson. Back to Cologne. Wide open look. Count the basket.
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
Now here's MP. And he gets it to go.
2 points, MP.
And the EYBL All-Stars with possession here. Pass to Pritchumsey. Outside, it's Johnson. McCall. Back to Johnson. There's the triple. Rebound goes to the WCBL. On the wing, it's MP. Guarded by Cologne. To the middle. And finished off by Harris.
They genuinely can't seem to miss a shot. This run they're on, it's just incredible.
Every time when the shot goes up, I think, well, this has to be the last one. They do it again. They look unstoppable.
And you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class. Yes, sir. Get up, Brandon Harris.
Now here's McCall, now covered by MP. Kicks it to Johnson. McCall. with just 5 to shoot. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
There's no let-up in McCall's game. He puts constant pressure on the defense.
Throwing it down with some flash.
Who knew he could fly like that? Fantastic finish.
And I didn't expect to see a dunk like that when I came in today.
Now here's McCall. He's got 20. Kicks it to Johnson for 3. Great defensive effort by Devontae Mills. MP with it. Now Cologne defending. And here's MP on the outside. Gets the 3 to fall.
It's just been so one-sided since halftime.
They've crushed them in the second half, and that's when it matters the most.
Perchumpsey, right side. Cologne can't hit. Here's Carrington. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist. And every time we've seen Carrington, he's found a way to add something to refine his game.
He does so much with his shooting and his defense that anything else he gives you is icing on the cake. But I love the work ethic he's shown to continue improving, and I'm interested in some cake after the game.
That's the easiest fast break opportunity an offense can get, off a steal.
Exactly. The D with no chance to get back.
Now here's Johnson. For Chumpsy, outside. Outside for Johnson. Sends it home from three-point land.
He really had his eyes open.
Finish the
Good
game.
vision to see they had an open shot outside and to get it there.
From deep, it's MP. They get it back. A nice shot from Harris.
Brandon Harris has such a nose for points. He figures out different ways to put the ball in the hoop.
For Chumpsy, outside. Up top, McCall. Over MP. McCall's shot off the mark. And here's the West All-Stars. From deep, it's MP. Hits the trifecta.
He's too good a shooter to leave open. That's a breakdown defensively.
McCall outside. Fires the 3. And again, it's the EYBL from deep.
Another ice cube. That's what I'm calling his jumpers now. What do you think, Drake? Nearly automatic and lowering the temperature for his team. One shot at a time.
And it's MP missing. To the paint. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on MP.
We can't say enough for his individual performance so far, even if the team overall has been lacking in the effort department.
I can't face the seat. I can't face the seat. Big no
Here's Schrader. Outside, Moore. MP. From past the arc. The rebound by Leftos. And so it's the EYBL with it. Down low. Here's Lash. And that comes off the assist from McCall.
Oh, no way McCall is going to miss an opening that big. Making that pass was just too easy for him.
Outside, Chu. MP, defended by McCall. And here's MP on the outside. And the rebound goes to EYBL.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance.
His skills, they're matched by his relentlessness. He's in the middle of everything offensively.
Here's MP. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
What a smart use of the height mismatch. He goes right over the defender and lays it in.
At the line for the West All-Stars, MP. One shot.
Now here's McCall, guarded by MP. Pass to Cologne. For Chumpsy, outside. It's Cologne on the wing. Sinks the tray.
That's a solid possession by Cologne. He spaces the floor and keeps the defense honest.
So it's the West now. MP outside. Count it.
And he decides to go old school with the finger roll finish.
And the EYBL All-Stars with possession here. Back to McCall. Robinson screen. Out to Cologne. The three is up. Here's Perchumpsy. And there, the EYBL All-Stars with another bucket.
That was just sheer muscle on Perchumpsy's part. He simply wanted that rebound more than anyone else.
From deep, it's MP. Hits the three-pointer.
This run has really put them in the perfect position.
And with no signs of slowing, they aim to keep expanding that lead.
Perchumpsy outside. Kicks it to Johnson. Launches a three. And again, it's the EYBL from deep.
They probably wish this run came earlier.
At least they are showing some signs of life. Something they can build on going forward.
Return to MP. Moore outside. MP. And MP throws it down hard.
And what an insane finish.
I'm not sure I've ever seen it done quite like that.
Oh man, I want to bookmark and remember that one. We might not see it replicated.
So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win.
All right, we're here with MP. Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came
turning into a really exciting scene.
Well,
hey, there he is, hey, the man of the hour. Great game.
Good to see you.
Okay. I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off.
I don't care what he talking about. I'm here to make this look. This build need to be maxed out ASAP.
Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming.
Fuck all that shit. It ain't me, it's MP shit.
And go! Let's move! Let's move!
Get it going! Forward! Go straight! Watch him! Get the perimeter! Help me out!
Conditioning is not optional, people. Let's go! Let's go! Move it!
All right, first game coming up later today. Walk us through it, MP.
Ooh, okay, we're taking on Nanterre. I hope I said that right. But, it's led by Benoit Lambert, a projected second rounder. He's a stretch big who can knock it down from outside.
I feel you. All right, well, obviously you're looking to win this game, but as someone with an eye on the NBA draft, how does that affect your approach?
My approach never changes. I compete as hard as I can and I play to win. But when you go up against another draft prospect, you have an opportunity. You know, you gotta give the scouts a one-to-one comparison. So, if I'm outplaying this guy on the same court, in the same game, and he's projected to go second round, what does that make me?
Makes sense. How has practice been so far?
Tough. These guys really get after it in scrimmages, but it's gonna make me a complete player. Someone any NBA team could use.
That's great.
Yeah.
I think we got what we need.
Nice. Look, I'm not gonna complain on tape, but bro, these practices are killing me. God, these Euro dudes, I don't get it. They love to hack, and somehow the conditioning programs are even crazier.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, you do look a little rough. You feeling all right?
I'm a little beat up, to be honest with you, and I'm extremely sore, but I gotta find a way to push through it.
Yes, sir. It's just an adjustment. You be all right?
Yeah. Just, you know, this kind of stuff, just make sure we keep it off of socials, all right?
No, of course, man. We in this together. We only gonna show the world what you want them to see.
Yeah. That's good. Xander, I need help up.
I got you.
Yep.
Oh! Yes, sir.
And a twilight view of the skyline of Paris, casting its reflection on the River Seine. Good evening and welcome. We have FBSL action coming your way here on 2K Sports. Nanterre versus Paris. I'm Blake Zuniga, joined by Tim Sports and Brian Benefitemi. We should have a fun one here.
The FBSL season is young, and so is the talent here in Paris. I'm excited to see how Benoit Lambert looks this year, as well as the newcomer, MP.
MP, the latest American to jump over and join Paris FC's roster, and not an easy transition, fellas.
No, not at all, Blake, but this is the path MP chose. And we'll find out very quickly how he stacks up against some of the best young talent that France has to offer. A lot of great talent on the floor in this one. The big name has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day.
MP outside. The three is up. Brings it from beyond the arc.
Well, for a guy like an MP, trying to make a name for himself, hitting threes will go a long way.
Shots good by Peltier. Well, we don't know if Lambert has any intention to head over the pond to play in the United States, but the skill is certainly there.
Well, he's so young, but already has a claim as one of the best shooters in all of Europe. Very easy release, can hit shots with a hand in his face. He's the star on this Nanterre team, and he's got a bright future.
Down low, Marchand. Harris grabs the miss. MP outside. Shoots from the high post. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ahern. And here we see the debut of MP, a guy who made his way over from Vermont in the United States.
Yeah, I'm real interested to watch MP. He's looking to try and carve out a path to becoming a professional player, either here in Europe or back in the NBA. His agent urged him to come to France and develop his game.
And here's Ahern behind the arc. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for his first shot. Marks for three. And the three ball is good.
Knocking it down from outside. Great work by Marks, stretching out the floor.
MP outside. Lets it go from the wing. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Peltier outside. To the inside. Marks no good. And so many of the prospects here in France dream of representing Les Bleus on the international stage.
The French national team is as great as it's ever been. You look around this league and the level of prospects here and going into the NBA is as strong as any nation.
Fast break Paris. Here's MP. Drains the jumper to finish the break.
That's 2 for MP, utilizing that in-between area. So smart out there.
Now here's Peltier. D right on it. Screen by Lambert. To the paint. Outside Chauvet. Clock is at 3. Misses the 3. It's Paris leading. MP outside. Ahern. Here's MP. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
You look at the defense, and they played good D. Just better offense from MP, showing fantastic poise under pressure.
And Nanterre lead with possession.
Well, something that's interesting, when you kind of think about it, the fitness level of these players, the professional level, is something else. You don't realize how demanding the game is until you're here.
Everything is faster, and you have to push your body to match it. For young guys like MP and these other prospects, that can be a very tough adjustment.
Nanterre has possession.
From 11 feet away, that one doesn't drop.
And for the young players like MP joining this team, they're trying to find their role in the rotation.
It's not always easy, how to fit in here in Europe. It's a really high level of play. It's especially difficult for those like MP who come from overseas.
Poke loose and stolen by MP.
Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
That's showing good court awareness. MP just takes what the defense gives him.
Pass to Beaumarchais.
Wide open, and it's good for 2.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's MP.
He's got 13. That one goes in.
And MP is just taking charge right now. Every time he gets the ball, he's looking to score.
Here's Cat.
He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 6 to shoot.
Girard. Pass to Beaumarchais. Over Portier.
The baseline, Jay off the mark.
And the coach of this Paris FC team, Wayne Graves, he worked his way through the ranks. He would spend some time as an assistant coach in the NBA before relocating to Europe.
No doubt. Graves is an American coach, and that shows up a bit in the sets he draws up. But at the end of the day, he's proved that he knows his X's and O's.
Here's Beaumarchais. Pass to Lambert. A rebound by Vasseur. And here's Paris.
They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter.
Here's MP.
And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
You love MP's tenacity. He outplays the defense and gets himself a nice look.
And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many MP possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
Here's Paris. Vasseur with the screen. Here's MP. A rebound by Girard.
Oh.
Here's Beaumarchais. Covered by Portier. And there's a foul called on MP.
That is his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
To the right side.
Right side, Chauvet. And Tara Lee again can't hit. Dumas on the wing.
The three-pointer, no good.
Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well have been. He affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly his defense that threw him off there.
They double him with MP. Pass to Peltier.
4 on the clock to stop the drought.
Harris grabs the miss.
To the middle.
Now MP.
Lets it go from 14.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Ahern.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it did not work. Not if it results in that shot.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Opening a huge gap. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Good to have you back with us for this matchup between Nanterre Elite and Paris FC Basket. The second half just getting underway.
Stream, stop it. Stop it right now, because this is something you can do 100% free in OBS Studio. On this page, you're going to want to head over to the right-hand side where it says Go to Download. Click that, and that'll take you to GitHub. From here, you're going to see the most recent up-to-date version of the RTMP plugin. You're going to want to scroll down just a little bit, and you're going to see a list of assets within this section. From here, you're going to want to download the correct asset pertaining to your device or your operating system. For my M1, M2 silicon-based chip Mac users, you guys are going to want to download the ARM64 package. And if you're on Intel, you're going to want to get the X8, a click of a button. I recommend putting it somewhere within a click of a button. Once that's complete, you can go ahead and restart your OBS Studio. And once you bring it back up, you should see the multiple output dock somewhere within OBS. I recommend putting it somewhere within one of the dock containers, and then you can adjust it with the docks that are around it. First things first, within your normal OBS, bring it back up, you should see the multiple output dock somewhere within OBS. I recommend putting it somewhere within one of the dock containers.
At Clean Choice, we're not just about generating electricity on our solar farms.
Are people still out here buying dedicated web cameras? And then you can adjust it with the docks that are around it. First things first, within your normal OBS settings, hop over to the Stream tab, and within here, you're going to want to make sure that your primary streaming platform is selected within this section. So whether or not you're using a custom or you're using any of the options within the drop down here, make sure that service is on. Make sure that you're at the click of a Once that's complete, so I can go ahead and download the executable, bring it back up. You should see the multiple output dock somewhere within OBS. I recommend putting it somewhere within one of the dock containers, and then you can adjust it with the docks that are around it. Versus settings. To the stream tab, and within here, you're going to want to make sure that your primary streaming platform is selected within this section. So whether or not you're using a custom or you're using any of the options within the drop down here, make sure that service is all set up and ready to go. Now within my multiple outlets plugin, I'm going to go ahead and add a new target. We're going to name this Kick Stream. And then within here, we're going to want to add in our URL from Kick. In my creator dashboard and stream key section, this is where that Kick information is going to be. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy this information in. I recommend that you continue to take your pictures where that Kick information. We're going to name this Kick Stream. And then within here, we're going to want it all set up and ready to go. Now within my multiple outlets plugin, I'm going to go ahead and add a new target. We're going to name this Kick Stream. And then within here, we're going to want to add in our URL from Kick. In my creator, we're going to name this Kick, whether or not you're using a custom or you're using any of the options within the drop down here. Make sure that service is all set up and ready to go. Now within my multiple outlets plugin, I'm going to go ahead and add a new target. We're going to name this Kick Stream. And then within here, we're going to want to add in our URL from Kick. In my creator dashboard and stream key section, this is where that Kick information is going to be. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy this information in. I recommend that you continue to take your video and audio encoder settings from this is where that Kick. We're going to name whether or not you're using a custom or you're using any of the options within the drop down here. Make sure that service is all set up and ready to go. Now within my multiple outlets plugin, I'm going to go ahead and add a new target. We're going to name this Kick Stream. And then within here, we're going to want to add in our URL from Kick. In my creator dashboard and stream key section, this is where that Kick information is going to be. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy this information in. I recommend that you continue to take your video and audio encoder settings from OBS, but if you want, you can just where that Kick information. We're going to name this, whether or not you're using a custom or you're using, make sure that your primary streaming platform is selected within this section. So whether or not you're using a custom or you're using any of the options within the drop down here, make sure that service is all set up and ready to go. Now within my multiple outlets plugin, I'm going to go ahead and add a new target. We're going to name this Kick Stream. And then within here, we're going to want to add in our URL from Kick. In my creator dashboard and stream key section, this is where that Kick information is going to be. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy this information in. I recommend that you continue to take your video and audio encoder settings from OBS, but if you want, you can customize this to your liking if you'd like. Other than that, that's all the information that you need here. Go ahead and select OK, and now we're just going to start streaming. So we're going to start streaming on YouTube, and then we're also going to start streaming on Kick. If you've connected multiple platforms within your multiple outlets plugin here, you can select Start All, or you can select one at a time. I'm going to go ahead and just select the start to start the Kick stream. As you can see, you'll be able to push your stream to multiple platforms at the same time in good quality. But what if I told you there was one more tool that you can use, especially if you're someone that is a vertical streamer, such as a TikTok streamer? Well, the tool I'm referring to is the Atom Vertical plugin. If you're on OBS 29 or later, you can download this plugin completely for free. I also put a link in the description below for this plugin. The installation process is very straightforward with this. The only thing I didn't check off was having a folder on my start screen. I just put that on, but everything else I just flowed through. You'll need to close out of OBS and restart it again. But once you open it back up, you're going to see all of these new vertical docks added into your OBS application. Two of those docks are my vertical scenes and my vertical sources. So within one of my vertical scenes, I'm going to go ahead to the vertical sources dock and select the plus button. I'm going to go ahead and add my capture card as a source. You're going to see that appear within the vertical dock on the right-hand side. And I'm going to take this and just blow it on up. If you have a Basecamp source, alerts, or any other overlays you want to add in here, feel free to follow those same exact steps for those sources as well. Once you have your vertical scenes and sources set up the way that you want, go over to your settings, and then you can go to the streaming tab, and this is where you're going to want to put in that TikTok or your Instagram stream URL and key. Those kind of keys aren't easily accessible to everyone, so if you have them, here's how you can use them. In the advanced section, you can go ahead and just use your main OBS settings, but if you find that those settings are just a bit too high, you can check this off. and then put in your own custom settings. So that way you're not over-outputting to whichever streaming platform you're trying to push to. I definitely wouldn't go with 50 kilobits per second, but I mean, for something like TikTok, you could definitely get away with something like 2,000 to 3,000. To go live using your vertical stream, select that green live icon on the left-hand side. You also have a record icon here and a backtrack icon. So if something cool happens, you can go ahead and record the last 20 seconds or so of gameplay. And now on top of this, you can go live on your main OBS and then also go live using the multiple outputs plugin. So you now have 3 different options to go live on multiple social media platforms. Once you're all finished, don't forget to press the stop streaming button on your main OBS and then stop streaming on the multiple output plugin and the vertical. If at any point you get sick and tired of seeing all these freaking dots in your OBS, all you need to do is go to your dots and then start checking off what you don't want to see anymore. It's clean again. And that's all there is to it. Now, if you're someone out there that just doesn't want to deal with all the OBS plugins, and you just want a solid application that you can multi-stream from for free, check out Prism Live Studio right here. I did a whole breakdown video on how to use it from start to finish. With that, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace. From here, you're going to see the most recent update. From here, you're going to want to download the correct asset pertaining to your device or your operating system. For my M1, M2 computer, so I can go ahead and download the executable file right here and then install this with literally just the click of a button. Once that's complete, you can go ahead and restart your OBS Studio, and once you bring it back up, you should see the multiple
on, chat. I'm setting up OBS.
Happy. My dad is on ESPN. We're gonna eat some good steak. And my dad, happy. It's true. It's funny true. Look at the opponent that he just beat up. Sad. Disappointed. This probably was his last opportunity. Look at his opponent's family. Sad. They're gonna eat ramen for the rest of their life. A lot of people don't understand that this sport of boxing can get ugly. It can get dark. Because for your dreams to come true, you gotta destroy somebody else's. You have to take food out of your opponent's family's mouths. This is a cutthroat sport. It's not unforgiving, bro. You can lose one time and that can be over with for you. Never see it on TV ever again. And honestly, I don't like it. I feel like all fighters should get their flowers. Because at the end of the day, they got balls to even get in the ring. They risking their life every time they step in that ring. I feel like all fighters should get paid. All fighters' dreams should come true. All fighters should be eating good steak and not eating ramen noodles every day.
Hello? How you doing?
No, I'm cutting late today. No, it's okay. I was just cutting to like 1 a.m. Yeah. This weekend I'm kind of booked up even Sunday. Just call me. I should be up. I'm gonna give you my personal number too, because this number is like my backup. Bet. For sure. Be smooth. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm on 2K. I'm on 2K.
The upcoming season of Love Island USA. What do you see?
Let's see.
Oh, funny. Your famous bombshells. Are they? Yeah. Safe to say this season's looking pretty good.
Peacock's Love Island USA, streaming now only on Peacock.
On computers just totally sucks, is trash, but one piece of technology that hasn't lagged behind are smartphones. If anything, they continue to get better and better year over year. That's why today we're going to be going over how to use your iPhone or Android camera for your face cam or webcam 100% free. To get this started, you guys are first going to want to download OBS or Streamlabs Desktop. Using either of these apps is very important because that's going to pull in the camera feed off of your phone, in addition to recording your desktop screen and even pulling in gameplay from a capture card. It should go without saying, but you're going to need your iPhone or Android device, some form of tripod. I dropped it. There's several super...
Bye.